Hello, and welcome back to Coin Lady channel. Guys, I'd still like to hear everyone's thoughts on the subject of how much XRP they think would be necessary to become a millionaire during this market cycle by holding XRP alone. Stored in this location's memory. I could tell there would be a wide range of opinions on this given the wide range of expectations for the market's price performance this cycle, but regardless of where you stand, I find it utterly fascinating. This is something I believe the most of us would agree on. Right now, you can buy XRP for about the same as half the price of a new car and make 7 figures. If, not if, but when, the price of XRP moves in the direction we anticipate it will. However, as you may be aware, I am Mr. XRP Bull, and I am certain that we will witness the discovery of a new all-time high in price. Plus, I'll just admit defeat if I'm incorrect. It is, nevertheless, the case. If I may say so, I believe we are generally speaking for the XRP community when I say that we are on the same page on this. To be clear, I recognize that tens of thousands of dollars isn't a lot of money for the vast majority of people on Earth. It may not be true for everyone, but for the majority of individuals, buying a car is still more expensive than taking advantage of this chance at a new beginning. The fact that the potential exists and is real is what really intrigues me about it. Additionally, some individuals may choose to invest in assets that are losing value rather than XRP or other cryptocurrencies. My God, it's ridiculous. You guys have opportunity cost. It works perfectly. Just so we're clear, I don't come from a financial family or anything. Do not take my financial advice as gospel. Furthermore, you ought not to trade or purchase anything based on my advice, am I right? As a pastime and for fun, I enjoy making films on YouTube regarding crypto-related subjects. I'm just an enthusiast. The amount of XRP needed to become a millionaire during current bull cycle is 500 XRP, according to this headline from the Times tabloid analysts. I am not satisfied. The XRP community has started debating the amount of XRP needed to become a millionaire, as the 2024 bull run is anticipated to start soon. Now, listen, I have nothing personal against Kenny, I just wanted to bring up an interesting point that he made at the beginning of our conversation about 500 XRP can unleash 7-figure riches. But I find that ridiculous. The concept of 500 XRP is quite appealing to me. Especially during current market cycle, making you wealthy. In my opinion, it goes well beyond what can be considered rational. I merely politely disagree with you on that topic, it is only my personal view. Once again, I could not be more in favor of XRP. You will become a rich from that, but it's much out of the 500 XRP range. Honestly, I can't believe how much money you could have made with just a little investment. It started at around half a penny and reached an all-time high of nearly $4 during the market cycle. However, increasing your current financial investment is necessary if you wish to do that. Still, it's not a lot in the grand scheme of things, particularly if our prediction about XRP is correct. And if XRP is worth $10 in the future, say in 2030 or 4050, that's not completely out there. Although I am aware of the outcome, Leesburg does not sound insane when she says that. At the moment, XRP is selling at 62 cents, down 1.51% in 24 hours, and 500 XRP costs $312.55. I'm just trying to get your attention for when things calm down a bit. And I wholeheartedly agree that it's a heavy price to pay for XRP in order to turn it into millions. But a smart trader just made $1.55 million off just 1.5 Solana, which was $92 back then. Proving that the correct traders can harness the full potential of cryptocurrency. Alright, everyone, you hear tales like these all the time. Frankly, it seems that no matter what traders do, they all eventually end in tragedy. And the one thing that always works in investing, and it's true in both stocks and cryptocurrency, is to just hold on and do nothing. The best part is that you're getting paid to do absolutely nothing. However, doing nothing is really required of you. Plus, doing nothing is difficult for most individuals. They become emotionally agitated and want to get into and out of positions quickly. Ultimately, you are aware that human beings are fallible. Having a wide range of investments in one asset class is the only surefire strategy that has ever worked. The next thing you know, you've bought in and done nothing. Plus, it doesn't guarantee that your purchases will have a disproportionately high value when time comes. In my opinion, a lot of it does end up being zero. Just in case you ever wanted to know, the stock market follows a similar pattern wherein certain things go to zero and corporations are removed from the S&P 5. But the point is that all you need is broad exposure, and as time goes on, it will perform all the hard work for you. These get-rich-quick schemes revolve around the concept of trying to time the market, get into and out of positions, etc. I don't see why you think you're wiser than everyone else and attempt to time the market and get in and out of crypto, even though practically everyone who does so fails terribly. The thousands of % rises that are feasible aren't enough, you know? No, I'm grateful. No, I appreciate you staying out of that game. The story goes on. Kenny claims he has been giving the same response for years and maintains his conviction that an investor in cryptocurrency may become a millionaire with just 500 XRP. But to meet Kenny's expectations, the price of XRP would have to surge to an astounding $2,000, nearly 320,000% higher than where it is now. Look, folks, it's not humorous to see the market cycle from its lowest point to its highest point. Where did XRP reach its all-time high? It was about $4 from the bottom of that cycle's peak, and XRP gained by 80,000% since then. The thing is, though, that there is always more money in the following market cycle than the prior. It becomes more difficult to achieve a multiplier effect, and it becomes more difficult to enter double, triple, quadruple, etc. cycles after that. More money pours into crypto that claims to be your Bitcoin. Therefore, if the price of Bitcoin were to climb by 80,000% from its low point, the succeeding cycle's increase would be lower, regardless of the proportion. This is simply how it works. This is accurate regarding XRP. That being said, a 320,000% increase is definitely out of the question for this market cycle. No way, that makes absolutely no sense. Certainly, we may crush the prior record in terms of cash, but holy cow, we're off to a better start. This time around, we're beginning with a higher base. So, fees are still going. While Kenny thinks it's possible, a well-known crypto analyst disagrees and offered his forecasts for XRP's performance instead. According to JD, a leading crypto industry expert, one needs a holding of 100,000 XRP to 200,000x in order to become a millionaire. RP. According to what the analysts wrote, they would like to filter this area. My brother, if you had 100,000 to 200,000 XRP, you would be a millionaire this cycle. However, according to the technical analysis, it is quite improbable that you would have $2,000 XRP. The majority of XRP users are in for a rough ride, although I'll admit it will be entertaining. The majority of people. Maybe some of you aren't even aiming for $1 million, it all depends on your intended use. There must be a lot of you. However, if you're aiming lower, that's totally acceptable. Are you free to do as you please? Unfortunately, it will not be possible for those who are holding lower quantities of XRP. I apologize for the inconvenience. In this case, it will have a negative impact. However, it will not occur. Assuming you hold this belief, someone should inform you of this. There is just no way that it will not happen. However, we should remain enthusiastic and grateful because, as I've said before, this is a very remarkable chance. Is this therefore what JD is trying to convey? Yes, I suppose he's roughly correct. This is something to think about if you're planning to earn 7 figures from the same. Do you have 200,000 XRP on hand? In that case, you'll gain $1 million, or 7 figures, at a time when XRP is only worth $5. And that is the end result. That amount of XRP is obviously not possessed by many people. That is precisely what I get. Perhaps you received 100,000 XRP, albeit it could be less. Imagine you own 100,000 XRP. The math is easy. $1 million is yours if XRP reaches $10. In addition, these levels are important for the upcoming price surge if XRP is going to reach a new all-time high. In my view, that isn't completely insane. Since I have no idea what the future holds, I refrain from making price forecasts. To my ears, that seems completely plausible. Thus, I find myself agreeing with JD's position here. Also, it's acceptable if you have fewer XRP than the average person. Imagine you had 50,000 XRP. Personally, I still think that's a lot. However, you'd have to shell up 7 figures. It will take XRP reaching $20 before you can dream about $1 million. That being said, I am less certain that it will occur this market cycle. Assuming you give it some time, I don't see it as even slightly ridiculous. I mean, it's absolutely mind-boggling to think that you could invest, whatever it costs right now, anywhere from $30,000 to $1 million. Here it is, folks, crypto. It is certainly within the realm of possibility if XRP is to maintain its success. People shell out more than that, with some shelling out over $50,000 for brand new vehicles. With inflation being what it is, you're going to spend $500,000 on a Ford or Kia, among other things. Damn, and then the items lose value. On the other hand, you may have crypto, and if you're familiar with its functions and have extensive exposure, it might be the way to go. However, the chance exists. Therefore, I comprehend that the majority of individuals do not possess even 50,000 XRP, regardless of how abundant they may be. The data is publicly available, and the ledger is public, therefore I know that. However, regardless of your situation, whether you have less than or more than 25,000, I commend you for being ahead of the curve and investing in cryptocurrency, regardless of your holdings. My point is that everything turns out in the end as long as you do nothing, in other words, as long as you allow time to do the heavy lifting. By the way, if our prediction about XRP is correct, you will earn money doing absolutely nothing. The job is really amazing. Not everyone is good at doing nothing, sometimes it's because they let their emotions get the best of them. A sense of obligation to do things also creeps into their lives. However, even for smaller orders, I just consider the possibility that you may have to wait longer than 2, or, heaven forbid, 3, market cycles. It still hits if we're correct. So, that's why I keep stating that, while JD could be completely correct, the majority of people probably won't make 7 figures as the market cycles. People are going to be wrecked, he added. And with that, I apologize for being so forthright, I'm only trying to be honest. Avoid placing it there. The events unfolding here are really thrilling me. Most likely, he is correct. I feel like some individuals have these high standards that are really unattainable. Fortunately, I'm arguing that even if that's the case, you'll emerge unscathed in succeeding market cycles. It appears like this is going to happen, and I think we're all going to agree that 2024 is going to be a great year, so this will be my 3rd massive bull run here. I have yet to sell even 1 XRP. All I am is patience. However, I will not disclose my XRP holdings or my objectives, but in general, yes, I am prepared to begin selling if it moves in the direction I anticipate and hope it will. I have already expressed my strong belief in that, because it can be inferred from different factors. And if it's okay with you, I'd prefer to keep it a secret. However, I possess what appears to be a substantial amount of XRP in my opinions. Plus, there are plenty of individuals who have more than I do, yet they wouldn't consider it much. It seems like a lot of XRP to me, though. It is also my most personal asset. Whether the person you're listening to has more or less XRP than me is irrelevant, in my opinion, it makes no difference. Having more or less XRP does not make somebody better or worse, it's an opportunity that we can all see, and we're all pulling in the same direction. So, if we are correct about XRP in the long run, the chance is still there for us, even if you are one of the ones on the lower end. That is, in my opinion, the most intriguing part. In short, I agree with JD, I politely disagree with Kenny, and I believe that with 500 XRP, you will become a millionaire. It is simply not going to happen. You don't need a large amount of XRP to take advantage of the chance, though. Therefore, 500 is an inadequate amount. However, many of you who are listening would likely possess 10,000 XRP or even fewer. I mean, some folks are really into it. The chance is genuine, and I can't stop gushing about how awesome it is. The next thing to do is to ask yourself if you're really aiming for that $1 million mark with just one cryptocurrency holding. I mean, I know a lot of people are only looking at XRP, even if it's one of their bigger holdings. Very well. This is similar to what I'm doing, but I'm not going to reveal my crypto price targets or my goals for the market just yet. In my opinion, it's a good XRP. In the US, that accounts for more than a third of my current holdings. Since I own around 30 different cryptocurrencies, it is by far my largest stake. Consequently, my main hope is to be able to quickly and easily cash out various positions as they arise. I intend to do that. Then it will all add up to a large sum. In any case, that's basically the plan I have. I guess we'll find out what reality throws at me. In any case, that's the big picture. From my perspective, and that is the reason it is implying this, how many of you are genuinely seeking 7 figures? Is it simply because you are paying attention, though? What are your primary goals in investing in cryptocurrency? I mean, obviously, getting a large sum of money is appealing, but it's still just one of several. Accordingly, getting your act together is what propels you into 7-figure territory. Why? Because it seems very rational, and I'm ready to wager that there are many people where that is true. The $1 million mark has an irresistible appeal, and I get it. This isn't to say that it always has to be, though. Everyone has their own specific goals. Therefore, I find the subject to be intriguing. I too haven't brought this up for quite some time. Because I thought this article was so interesting, I decided to videotape my thoughts on the subject and share them with you. Just like the rest of you, I'm really interested in hearing your thoughts on what constitutes reasonableness. Additionally, are you typically in agreement with my points of view, or do you find them to be completely incorrect? Am I completely insane? Since there is no absolute correct response, you know. The level of subjectivity here is evident. Personal view. In other words, it's my opinion, or rather, my many opinions, on the matter. So, in a sense, you could be right in disagreeing. However, there are some things, like 500 XRP, that I personally find to be really out there. No, I'm sorry, but no. Seriously, though, I'd love to hear your thoughts on what you consider to be reasonable on this subject in the comments section, so I'll end here. Do you think you have enough XRP to become a millionaire only from XRP? Just so you know, I'm not a financial expert, so you shouldn't base your investments on my advice. Please like and subscribe my channel. See you later, bye.